A Sioux Falls teenager has transformed a forgotten school bus into her own mobile thrift store.
In tonight's Eye on Keloland, Carly Phillips tells us how this teen decided to give wardrobes and wheels a second chance.
It started as a passion for vintage resale.
Well, one of these is very, very old, and you can tell by the tag.
That led 18-year-old Madison Tyson to start her own business on wheels.
My dream was always to have someplace that I could sell it to actual people and get to really experience that retail.
Last winter, a family friend donated this old school bus so Madison could start transforming it into her own mobile thrift store called True Vintage.
I had to rip out all of the seats, and there was graffiti on the inside and lots of things that I had to work through, but it was fun and super. It wasn't as hard as I thought it would be.
Luckily, she's had some help along the way.
I installed some carpeting in there and did some built-in racks. It's not perfect yet, but it's actually pretty decent.
Her dad, Chad, has even helped scout out a few vintage items for her to resell.
I'm just naturally get excited for when my kids want to live out their dreams. And so I was very excited, and I was like, what can I do to help you with that?
Now you might see this painted red bus around Sioux Falls, offering people a flash of fashion from the past.
It's kind of cool seeing these clothings come back and having an interest in kids having interest in these clothes from when I remember as a kid.
For Madison, this project isn't just about reselling. It's about rethinking what we throw away. And that's why she's given these wheels and this wardrobe a second chance.
Always when my kid, we always went thrifting and did things like that, so it's definitely something that reminds me of my childhood, and I'm definitely big on the environment and reusing, and it's cool to know that you're giving clothes a second chance and a second home instead of going to a landfill or something like that.
She hopes to also go to future events to sell her items, including items like this vintage Keloland t-shirt.
I have some planned for August and September, and then even into October, and I'm very excited to go to different markets and fairs.
But with any new adventure, there are bound to be a few bumps in the road.
Our gas tank was broken and our gas gauge, and it turns out our only big issues is that we were out of gas and we couldn't put gas in, which is really funny, but we got it fixed.
Madison says there's still some renovations left, and she's still on the lookout for more vintage fashion to add to her shelves. But she's excited to continue building her brand.
When I didn't really know fully what I was going to do, and then I'm just still learning along the way.
It just goes to show that with a little creativity, even the oldest things can still find a way to make the wheels go round. With Eye on Keloland, I'm Carly Phillips.
Madison just finished high school, and she plans to attend Southeast Tech to study business and entrepreneurship.